Oh, good day, my fabulous people. I am here to do a reading for the Divine Collective, and in particular, and specifically for the Divine Feminine. I love you guys. Thank you for your comments, your shares, your likes, your subscribes, for joining, for showing up. Thank you. Um, this is not a channel where we want to talk a whole lot about our past, right? We're moving past that. We don't want to be reminded of it even. Actually, what we want to know is what could happen? What are the possibilities that are around us? And, what are the possibilities for us to attain new energies and new thoughts and new feelings and new ways? And so our card for the day was the Pilgrim. And I thought, how appropriate for the Divine Feminine. Because, we are coming out of a place of darkness where we've been kind of locked away and held as insignificant on this planet. Not everybody, not every woman, but a lot of women and a lot of women have been mishandled. And what happens when you mishandle something? Well, it'll go bad on you, or it'll get better than it ever was before. So, a mishandling, maybe I'm making it wrong, but, throughout my life, I have felt mishandled all the way from the beginning, to my adulthood. One wonderful thing that I had going for me is my dad said, Connie, you can do anything a man can do. My dad told me that. And I was impressed because, yeah, right. That's exactly right. We are equal on all sides. Somebody's trying to give me a call on my phone, distracted me. Okay, so yes, we are all equal. XX, this is card number 20. I started this show at 11:11, and I'm going to begin doing them at that level because at that time, because it contains a higher vibration, the energy of learning and moving past obstacles, which is why we have our loving divine Mother Earth and her powerful strength and courage that sets with us, and the Divine Father who loves us very much and blesses us. We are the children of the inheritance of the spirit and the material world. And so, we want to be brave as we're pushing forward into our future. We want to push ourselves to do things we always wanted to do, but we're afraid to try. Such as, I'm going to use me for an instance. I said for years I was going to do tarot. For years, and I never did it until something terrible happened in my life and made me have to think about doing something else to get other things off my mind. And now I find that this tarot station is like a child to me. I want to nurture it. I want to love it. I want to share with you the things that I've went through, the things that you possibly could be going through. I want to resonate. I want to be a part of the family, of the collective, of the people out there who are learning how to love themselves and love each other in a more dignified, respectful way. We are pilgrims, standing up for ourselves, beginning to think that we are equal with, anybody on this planet, whether man, dog, wolf, child. We can be anybody or anything because it's in us. We're shapeshifters. We can change in a moment's notice. We can go from being 13 giggly and having a wonderful day to, the 64-year-old crone who's stern and stoic. It doesn't matter. We can adapt and change to whatever is needed at the moment. We are shapeshifters. We can change our energy in a moment's notice, we can, go from, like I said, being that happy little childish girl to seeing something, that might not be so right. And we might need to throw out a lesson, and capable of doing that too, flipping back into the little girl and not worrying about what happened the 2 minutes ago where we had to jump into our crone phase and, set somebody straight with the truth. Because this is who we are. And we pick and choose our friends with care because we want to be around people who love and care for us in the truth, in honorable honesty. So we are pilgrims in learning how to do these things because we've always been the yes women. Used to be, as far as I can see through history, there are very seldom women, few women that were celebrated as being an equal unto the men. And we are every bit equal and then some because we're mothers too. We were always equal, and we are a little bit more because not only are we mothers, but we're mothers that create things. We're creators. We create life. And that's a powerful force that we need to be proud of as being a woman. Yeah. Proud to be a woman, proud to be of the feminine. We've got everything in us from gentleness to the fierceness. And we had to be born that way because, once again, we give life, we nurture life. And so we have to be a special breed. Okay, where are we going with this today? Okay, let's do the dice. Got my little feather here. I've decided, in all, I know that I am more Heyoka than anything because or let's say shaman, because, I believe in the life force of every single living creature on this planet has a right to be here, and that we need to respect all things for the honor that they are, because all things are honorable. Everything that's created would be, here and created for a reason, right? Let's set the little elephant over here by my other crystals. I actually miss my big screen thing because I like for my crystals. I love to see them in there. I look at my crystals. I love to see them. I love you guys, divine feminines, all my sisters, my daughters, my granddaughters. I love you. And, my point and what I would love to see happen is empowering you while you're still young, because I can see what you can do as you grow older. And I am looking forward to the changes that are going to be made in the future on behalf of Divine Feminine stepping up to the plate. It's a pilgrimage. Not only do you want to step up to the plate, but we need Divine Feminines who are willing to stand up for truth and not be yes women. We don't need no yes women. No, I don't think that's going to work for the people. We need no people. We need people that say, you're not doing the right thing, and tell them why they're not doing the right thing, right? We need people willing to speak truth and slam it hard, because truth brings peace. And the truth isn't always pretty. But when you fertilize lies with truths, they have no choice but to bloom and change and become a better plant. That's just the way it is. We got Virgo, we got 7, and we got the North Node. And okay, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, this is practical matters. Practical matters of loving yourself enough to stand up for what you believe and to speak your truth. And listen, the God of creation is with us. It's time. We need to make this pilgrimage. We need to be courageous. We need to be strong. We need to be brave. And God says you guys are all that. You are all that. You're beautiful, full of love and kind and gentleness. And kindness and gentleness and being an example is wonderful, and it will get you far. But sometimes speaking our truth can get you over the mountain. It can get you to a place where you're really happy with yourself because you spoke the truth, you said what you said, you did what you did. And then you can turn around on your heel and walk away and go do something else and feel really good about how you were able to speak your truth and stand up for yourself or others. Because it's not just us, right? The whole world is a family. And we need the divine feminines to speak up and speak their beautiful, loving, gentle, kind truths. Or even if it isn't so gentle or loving, listen, truth is always loving. Truth hurts, but truth comes from love. Only people who can truly love you can truly cut you to the quick with the truth. And a lot of people don't want to hurt the people they love because if they tell them the truth, they know it'll hurt. But sometimes that cut opens a wound that needs to be bled, that needs to be cleared out. And so one shouldn't worry about the damage because there's more than likely already damage been done that needs to be released from some kind of previous experience. So yes, the truth cuts deep. It cuts and triggers all the way to the wound that possibly could be there already, which has caused problems, not just now, but in the past, and will probably cause problems in the future. So if you don't cut quick and deep and bleed that sucker out, you know, that's Seven of Swords here. You know, sometimes we have to face treachery. I see this as a treacherous card, you know, like I don't know, it's an angel. And the Seven of Swords is about stealing and taking things and getting away with stuff. And in all actuality, Divine Feminines, we have been facing this Seven of Swords for a long, long time. Eons. So long, we forgot that there was a time when the mothers were in power, about 25,000 years ago, when it was the mothers who made sure that the supplies were taken care of. They run the cave, they run the house, they run, you know, they took care of the families, not in physical care, but in the heart and the mind care. We weren't always placed beneath, you know, man, where man was told to treat your wife gentle and kind, right? Like they were over us and we were supposed to obey our husbands and blah, 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 blah. We don't do that no more. Hey, we could look at it like we stole away, that we cut ourselves free and snuck out of them damn contracts, right? And in a way we did because, you know, if whatever happened in the past, they weren't doing right, and I can say mine wasn't, I did kind of like steal away from him. He kind of thought for a long time I'd be coming back. I'd be not coming back. I'd be not coming back. I'd be not never going back. I'd never be going back. I'd never be going back to a liar. Never be going back to a liar. I would never go back. I hate lies. Yeah. Anybody that lied to you will steal from you, my dad told me. My dad raised me the way I am in a way, and my dad wasn't perfect either. But he always told me, Connie, a liar is the same thing as a thief. They will steal your trust. And so we watch out for liars and thieves that would like to undermine us and take away our trust and our belief that we are in a new world and that it's our job to be the pilgrims. And where do the pilgrims go? They go out, they find new adventures, they study things, they look at things, they become architects of a new world. A pilgrim is somebody entering a new world, a new landscape, a new place that has yet to have been formed, a dream. And we got to stand strong in our dream of what we want for the future. And if we don't get anything but people beginning to tell the truth and quit lying and cheating and trying to scam us down and lower us down into the minorities, take away our rights, take away, and I'm talking about the big politicians now, I'm talking about even the women that work in the political fields who are still enabling the men to do the things they do. Even the women didn't step up. A lot of them sold themselves out in politics and everything else, right? We've got women that sat quietly behind men and let whatever happen. Yeah, I could imagine myself being there. Oh no, I would never be sitting quietly behind the men and quietly agreeing with everything. Everybody thinks passivity, quietly agreeing, is the best way to get through it. No, having a good argument is the best way to get through it. Both sides defending their case, speaking it out and letting the people hear it. Who's right? Who's wrong? Let me hear your debates more than once every 2 or 4 years. Fight it out. Let's hear this fight and let's see who's right and who's wrong. Give us a chance to watch it. Get those politicians, get their rusty old asses up there and talking, right? Be speaking out on our rights as a humanity. 2 of Cups. Yay, got that right. Where's their love for humanity? Oh, there's my little girl. Come here, Daffy. You want up on the bed, honey? Come on. It's going to take me just 1 second, guys, okay? She's not feeling the greatest. Come on, honey. Come on. Come here. It's okay. Now, let me get you. There we go. There you go. There you go. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. It's all about love. This love of ourselves enough that we can integrate our divine feminine and our divine masculine and find the strength and courage to start speaking our truth and what we want in this new world that we are entering to. Because we got to hold the faith. It is all about love. And we do want to take down and get rid of war, but we will all have to learn how to debate and speak up for ourselves if we want to bring this wonderful truth in. Virgo here, who is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. And according to the moon signs, hey baby, you okay? You okay? You want to come up here with mommy? Come on. No? Well, this evening we should all be having some wonderful communications because the moon or the sun and Mercury will be conjunct around 4 o'clock. So this evening, everybody should be having some wonderful conversations, intellectual conversations, and speak your piece. Speak your truth, divine feminines. Speak up, speak out, stand up for yourself, stand up for your rights, stand up for the rights you think your children should have, stand up for the rights you think your husband should have, because they're every bit equal too. We're all equal. The only difference between us and them right now is that we have had a thumb on our head for a couple, 3, 4, 5,000 years, right? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. So we're just learning like little toddlers. That's what a pilgrim is a toddler, right? And so we want to enjoy our journey of empowerment. We want to explore it like we're a child. That a child always speaks its truth. If it's an innate healthy child, that child wants to speak its truth. And out of the mouth of babes, out of the mouth of babes will come the most profound things. So get in touch with your inner child. Pull her back to you. You know, even if you have to go back when you were 3 years old, wherever you left her, you know, wherever that funny and laughable and silly part of you is, go back and retrieve her. We have conflict. Maybe you don't think you still have an inner child. Well, let me tell you, you do. And we're all time travelers. And we travel through time right here in our memories. There are, points of reference. You can travel in time back to that little girl or little guy, and you can love that child right there where it's at. And when you're done loving and comforting that child through your time travels in your memory, you travel through time back into your little girl phase, and you become her mother. And you become the mother you always wanted to your inner child. And this soothes away a lot of the conflict, because see, this guy's fighting himself there. This person isn't liking himself or something, you know. Don't fight with yourself. Love yourself. Love the worst and the best parts of you. Don't love just the best parts. You love your worst parts too, because they are a part of who you are. It was your worst parts that helped to create the best parts, because you sculpt yourself out of the worst parts. So the worst parts of yourself are the parts that are the most loving, the ones that need the most love. It's your shadow. Those things that, you want to beat yourself up over. We don't do that. We love ourselves up over it. Yeah, we love. Let's go back to the first one. Loving ourselves, loving our divine masculine energy, loving our divine feminine energy, learning that our divine masculine within the divine feminine is as important, because that's the strength, that's the courage, that's the action. When we nurture our divine masculine energy that's within us, we become capable of protecting the divine feminine energy within us. Because when the divine feminine in a healthy state, if she gets, put upon or offended or hurt, she can revert right straight into her divine masculine, who will automatically stand up for her. And yeah, this is a pilgrimage. We're just learning these things. And we need them. If you don't have a man to stand up for you, a lot of women do. And that's wonderful. But not a lot of women, not the older. It's hard. What am I trying to say here? It's hard to get a good, truthful man that lasts us through the years, as far as I know. If you've got a good, truthful, honest man that's lasted you through the years, what a blessing. What a blessing, honey. Share that with us, because that gives us hope. That gives us all hope. If you have lasted through the years with a truthful and honorable man who has treated you like you were the love of his life, and that's what we all want, ain't it? That's what we want. Then you let me know. I pray that I get dozens that let me know this. Because I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So let me know if I am wrong, because I don't mind being wrong. You can prove me wrong and I'll love it. I'll be so grateful to God, to creation, to know that there are still good, honorable men who love their wives for till death do us part, just like they told us and taught us. Scribe, write it down. Write that book, honey. You got the book we're all needing. Yours could be an example for all of us and help us all grow. Come on. There you are. There you are. I love you. It's okay, honey. It's okay. You go lay down, rest. Mommy get you something in a minute. We be done. We be done. You need to go potty. Okay, we're almost done. Give me 1 minute to close up. I have the scribe here, Divine Feminine. Write your book. Please let me know. I want to know. But for those of you who haven't, us who are just now integrating, so let's get back now. For those of you who have enjoyed the lifetime with a man who's treated you good 1 year, 2 years, 20 years, 50, I don't care. Let me know. Let me know what's going on out there. Meanwhile, the rest of us are pilgrims. We're looking for this. We're hoping for this. And we're also, working with God because in our next life, we may want to experience it still. I didn't get to experience it this life, and I hear it's part of my contract to experience it. So I don't know. I had to go through a lot. I had to clean up a lot out of my past lives. I wasn't always the sweetest character, and I never will be. But I can be sweet and loving and truthful and honorable, and to me that's more important than acting like I'm always that way, So to me it's more important to express myself and let people know where I stand so that they can know where they're going or how it's going between us. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm not really interested in whether people like me or not. What interests me is doing my mission with God and getting the truth out there and helping people to see through the illusions into the truth. Is there happy ever after? Yeah, we can be happy with ourselves. We don't have to have a man. But it would have been nice if I wanted, that was my dream, Cinderella and all that stuff, or, whatever, however you thought. I thought that was going to be my dream. But it wasn't, and I don't mind. I can live with it, and I'm going to live with it. Do I miss having a partner, that to talk everything over with, to be apart with? Yes, but I am susceptible to giving up my own self in order to empower others. So I have to be careful, and you do too, in acknowledging that you're powerful and to stay in our power. Because it's so easy to slip out of our power and give it to someone else, isn't it? Isn't it? So I need somebody that's willing to, not help me stay in my power, but to allow me to be as much of a powerful part of the family as the father. The mother and father should make decisions together. Every decision made should be made together. Every decision made. That's the way I see a family. Not everybody has to, though. Not everybody has to. I love you guys, and my baby's calling me. Remember, you're the pilgrim. It's not always easy going into new land and new territory. Walk lightly. Study your surroundings. Remember your courage and strength that's in you, and connect it to the Mother Earth herself, who wishes for this new world to emerge upon this planet. And the more people we have that are working to raise these seeds into crops and bring these crops to harvest, the more quicker we're going to get there, because it won't be denied. It is the time of the new earth. We will not deny it. And divine feminines, It's time for us to stand in our place next to the divine masculines, which we're already there. It's just the world don't know that mother is home and that we're cleaning house. And it's time, for us to be recognized as the people we are, that we want better. We want better and we deserve better, and we're going to get better. We're going to get it. Faith, hope, love, peace. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.